Know what I'm saying? It's like it's showing JV going to get the rebound. It's showing Kill in the corner just shooting threes. In the corner shooting threes. Kill just dunked. Gill just
Yeah,
took a shot.
climbing up on him.
My shit fucked up.
Oh shit.
Fuck it, we gonna make it work, man. But shit, when we come down, just two motherfuckers hit the corner, one person hit the wing. I'ma just screen and roll that bitch to death. We just gotta keep that good space and that shit. We can run that horn set whenever shit. Y'all just wanna run that bitch.
We could definitely run that horn set. If he come off
But shit.
you roll, I'll pop. If he come off me, I'm or he can pull you back out and play a pick and roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when we fuck around trying to set up that horn, we can fuck around there and whoop a down screen too. Not set the screens at the top, but shit, just shoot to the corner, set them down screens, and then y'all create from there.
Yeah.
Just to switch some shit up, so that'll be three different looks we got between the two looks out the horn and the 5 out.
Uh-oh. This bit taking a little long.
Yeah, my shit just pull up the logo. Lisa Edwards.
Nah, that shit, my shit say Team Giannis now.
That was mine, so yeah. But the Lisa Edwards shit, that shit, the first thing that came up earlier.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came up now, just saying traveling to the opponent's arena. We might have to restart this bitch. Restart everybody close the app.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
How tall do I think it is? Yeah. I can't even estimate it. Don't you got a ruler? I mean, we got a,
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Man, when the last time y'all played Dead by Daylight?
The drive and also give him a first down.
Man.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense. Defensively here, you're facing a top team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for
Fuck, I wish I got that $15. I'm telling you, my VC at 20,000. I know that shit gonna go down when I keep buying these snickerdoodles.
I wouldn't even raise the play right
there.
I'm walking back in the gym now.
As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Man, everything get early. Oh, that big leg.
Unable to connect the server.
You lying, cause you in here.
Oh, that bitch told me. I'm just showing my nigga far as the door, but I see the ball loading up on the right side.
Oh, he just kicked you out.
Yep. Nah.
Now they try the right side here. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Man, we got to take Green Bay. I'm fucking bad. Something serious though, man.
Y'all play tonight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we play Green Bay tonight. Damn, I ain't in the gym with nobody. I'm gonna walk out and walk back in. Anybody else was trying to walk in? Just not too.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
There you go.
My little jam one to get time. We can ball on these niggas.
Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he'll be taken
Man, that's a hit, boy. That's a hit song, man. I mean, Kodak Black could have been somebody else, but this bitch a hit song.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now.
Man, that bitch a sick ass beat and a raw ass hook. You could have replaced Gucci ass too, but still in all, that bitch still a hit song. No, don't get me wrong, I'm a big Gucci fan, but shit, I don't think he really got it like he used to have it. But shit, he's still my dog. I pressed start.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Like I just walked in, I pressed up, but my shit ain't even a green chick.
Loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
What?
Yeah, I froze on my shit.
No, you froze.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Whitley chick just turned green on mine.
Oh, shit, we got to do this again.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a
shit, let's just try to all run the Rick game, then just come in the farm after that. So, we don't think we can close this bitch.
Your man keep on motherfucking skipping, baby.
Shit, all 4 of y'all skipping. I'm thugging. That shit crazy, man.
No, he good, but at one point he just stopped in the middle of the jump. What are y'all doing?
I've been pressed start.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. If we weren't successful on that play, they look for them to try it again later.
Man, my shit still ain't showing green.
Man, I'm already traveling to. They already traveling to us.
Shit, I'm probably gonna get kicked in.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
They're going
to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line.
Nah, I just got a green shit.
Sure the punter doesn't see the
I was
field
searching
again,
for a punter now.
not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Y'all traveling, you say?
Yep.
That bitch just showing that we got home on my shit.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A good run there on first down. That'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
I mean, if you're an offensive lineman,
people
running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
I'm just really saying traveling the high shit right now, man. That's when I changed the connection.
On 2nd down, Jackson flushed out right.
But you know what?
My shit calmed down.
Before they're able to get it up to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time.
My shit fucking up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Look.
Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Black out of is Willie.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, nah. He's going to say that.
Now Jackson on first down.
Shit, gotta be shit. My shit.
And he gets this one.
But that bit, my thing wasn't fucking up. See, I was just in the park and I was good.
Yeah, but every time niggas walk in, when you was the last one to walk in, every time you walked in, that shit was starting crazy.
What happens when you have competitors running around the field? These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Try and run for this. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough fourth down situation.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison. On second down, here's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. And now here come the Ravens. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Now he's forced out left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They go play action. Trubisky. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Bears on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now Trubisky on first down, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though. And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a two tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the two tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Here's Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 18. Red.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Baltimore after this. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They go play action with Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's airing it out for Williams. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
18.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Flush to his right. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jackson. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he comes back with one complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball. Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not. We'll find out. Three down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty. It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Red, up.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. He sets to fire deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hey, 18.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flush to his right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Parkey's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Watch him now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Jackson from the shotgun. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Leonard Floyd. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Adrian Amos with a pick. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
They go for just 1 here as it's up and good, and that will get them 1 closer. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it third down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Gotta go.
2nd and 10, it's Trubisky again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They got his man complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Again, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson on 1st down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Watch it now, Barney. Check. All right, now, lucky 56.
Here's Jackson to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 40. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Jackson throwing again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Man open left side, it's Williams. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Bears on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9.
18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got Moncrief. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Leopard!
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Lucky 56.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Cameron Meredith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go now.
To throw again is Jackson, being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. One last shot for Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell